WWE has entertained people for more than 4 decades. Many iconic moments in the company have kept people hooked on its content. However, apart from this bright side, there's also a dark side of WWE, one that involves many controversies and scandals. While some have been kept hidden, many have made their way to the public. One of them has to be the infidelity so prevalent in the wrestling business. As is common knowledge, WWE wrestlers get attracted to their peers more often, but a performer entering a romance even after being married or having a partner is a common occurrence as well. Here, we take a look at 12 WWE wrestlers who cheated on their partner. Matt Hardy and Lita. Matt Hardy and Lita were a hit couple both on and off screen in the 2000s. The duo were part of the famous Team Extreme on TV. Reportedly, Hardy was completely love-stricken and saw his long-term future with Lita. However, little did he know that their fairy tale love story was about to turn into a nightmare. Hardy took some time off from WWE programming to nurse an injury. That is when Lita began an affair with another WWE superstar, Edge, behind his back. Hardy found out about it when he checked Lita's phone, which contained text from Edge. What followed was absolute chaos, which resulted in Hardy being initially released from the company. He was soon rehired, and WWE even incorporated the love triangle into a storyline. Ever the professionals, both Edge and Hardy kept their personal differences aside to make compelling content. Though Edge and Lita's steamy sex celebration in 2006 would have definitely rubbed salt on Hardy's wounds.
Hey everybody, I'm China, the 9th wonder of the world, and this here is Triple H, and you guys are watching Beavis and Butthead.
Triple H and China. Triple H was already an established star in WWE when China made her debut for the company. She was made a part of the Hunter's notorious faction, D-Generation X, which also featured Shawn Michaels. As has often been the case, their on-screen pairing led to a real-life romance. Both Triple H and China weren't too bothered about their love story being made public. The couple seemed to complement each other so well. The matters became complicated once Stephanie McMahon entered the picture in 1999. She and Triple H were made an on-screen couple, and before anyone could know, love was in the air for them. Whether the cerebral assassin had broken up with China by that time is still unknown. Dating the boss's daughter does make a person immune from uncomfortable questions. China decided not to sign a new contract with WWE in 2001. It's uncertain whether the love triangle situation had any bearing on the matter. John Morrison and Melina. John Morrison and Melina debuted in WWE in 2005 as part of the stable M&M. In a classic case of storyline love spilling into real life, they grew closer. Morrison set out to conquer the tag team division along with partner Joey Mercury. Melina, on the other hand, acted as their valet and forayed into the women's division. The highlight of the trio's entrance was Melina's impressive leg split that she did on the ring apron before every match. All seemed to be going along nicely for Morrison and Melina. That was until Eminem crossed paths with a team of Batista and Rey Mysterio. Melina worked on a segment with Batista which involved her seducing the heavyweight wrestler as part of the feud. It felt like a normal TV moment, but the perspective soon changed when rumors of the two dating surfaced. It's unclear whether Batista entered into a romantic relationship after his divorce or whether Melina had temporarily taken a break from her relationship with Morrison. The Animal denied the rumors of any cheating on their part in his later autobiography, but as the saying goes, no fire is without smoke, and no smoke is without fire. We'll just leave it at that. John Cena and Mickie James. John Cena and Mickie James were among the biggest stars in their respective divisions at one point. It's hard to think of anyone else having such a meteoric rise in their career as Cena had. James was one of the flag bearers of WWE's women roster. She was engaged to a little-remembered wrestler, Kenny Dykstra, during that period. The Doctor of Thugonomics was with his high school love, Elizabeth Huberdeau, at the time. What could have gone wrong? It was revealed that Cena was having an affair with James unbeknownst to anyone. Dykstra confirmed the couple's infidelity by angrily leaking the images of the two on social media. But there are perks of being the top guy in a company. Cena's backstage influence in the promotion helped him get out of the muddy waters. What's more, Kenny Dykstra had to bear the brunt as he was released from his WWE contract. While it's not confirmed, John Cena's love excursions were reportedly the reason behind his divorce from Elizabeth Huberdeau. CM Punk and Lita. What goes around comes around. Lita learned about it the hard way. She started seeing WWE superstar CM Punk somewhere around 2012. This was when he was at the peak of his powers in the company. The couple even attended the 2013 WWE Hall of Fame ceremony together. They had all the ingredients to become the next power couple in WWE, a top star of today with a superstar of yesteryears. But fate had different plans, throwing AJ Lee into the mix, who admittedly idolized Lita while growing up. But ironically, Lee would end up being the person who would take the Canadians' love away. As Punk and Lee grew closer, the former's relationship with Lita took a backseat. Reportedly, the hush-hush couple would engage in long conversations backstage, while Lita was in the same arena. AJ Lee and CM Punk put a stamp of confirmation on their storied romance by tying the knot in 2014.
When woman came to me and said, I want to make an impression.
Kevin Sullivan and Nancy. Kevin Sullivan worked as a wrestler and booker for WCW back in the 90s. Little did he know that one of his booking decisions was going to alter his life forever. Sullivan was married to Nancy, who went by the moniker The Woman on screen. He paired his wife with wrestler Chris Benoit on TV as a part of a storyline romance angle. The duo were asked to even behave like a couple in public appearances. Sullivan's logic was this would add to the intrigue in the story. But Nancy developed feelings for Benoit during this time. She left Sullivan high and dry, getting hitched to Benoit. This was the cause of a major beef between the two men. However, Sullivan displayed immense professionalism when he booked Benoit to win the WCW World Championship in 2000. The end of Nancy and Chris Benoit's love story ended on a horror note in 2007. As is well documented, the latter was found to be the perpetrator of a double murder of his wife and son. Seth Rollins and Leela Schultz. Seth Rollins has proven himself to be a certified megastar, and he is still going strong in the ring. But the architect found himself at the center of a massive controversy back in 2015. He was engaged to Leela Schultz, but a revealing post from his Twitter account exposed his infidelity. Nude photos of NXT wrestler Zara Schreiber were posted on Rollins' Twitter handle. This was not the end of the obscenity, as in a move of revenge, Schultz posted photos of Rollins on her social media page, causing a major stir in the wrestling community. Thankfully, WWE persisted with the visionary and rode out the storm, a decision that has served them extremely well. Rollins called off his engagement with Schultz. However, he found his true calling when he got hitched to WWE star Becky Lynch in 2021. If there's a wrestler who can be credited for bringing WWE to the forefront of the spotlight, it has to be the immortal Hulk Hogan. He is single-handedly responsible for taking the company to the high echelons it finds itself today. However, this kind of rise brings with it a lot of controversies and scandals. Reportedly, the Hulkster couldn't keep his fly closed outside his marriage. The legend married Linda Claridge back in the 80s. The two spent 2.5 decades of happiness together. However, a rumored affair on Hogan's end led to their divorce in 2007. It was alleged that he had an affair with a friend of his daughter, Brooke, named Christian Plante. Linda cited Hogan's affair as the reason behind their divorce. Hogan drank from the chalice of marriage twice more in his life. He first married Jennifer McDaniel in 2009, whom he divorced in 2022, and more recently, married yoga instructor Sky Daly in 2023.
Let's continue here. He certainly is. That's the former champion.
Sunny and Chris Candido. Sunny was introduced to the world of wrestling by her boyfriend, Chris Candido. The couple climbed the ladder of the industry together. She accompanied Candido to his matches, and the pair seemed to have an unbreakable bond. However, their devotion to each other would be put to the test in the mid-90s. Sunny was rumored to have an affair with WWE star Shawn Michaels at the time, a piece of information that she later admitted to being true. This affair soon became a subject of backstage heat between Michaels and Bret, the Hitman Hart. The former accused Hart of having an affair with Sunny in the infamous Sunny Days line during one of his promos. This not only made the situation tense for both the men, but also Hart's marriage in jeopardy. Reportedly, Sunny was unfaithful to Candido with other men as well. These rumors cannot be confirmed. Enzo Amore and Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan is now a mainstay of the WWE Women's Division and is set to face Becky Lynch soon for the women's title. She has admittedly always dreamt of becoming a wrestler. Her struggles have finally borne fruit as she is a top star in the company. Morgan met Enzo Amore even before she joined WWE. They started dating each other somewhere along their journey in the wrestling world. While Amore debuted on the main roster along with Big Cass, Morgan stayed in NXT, owning her craft. Everything seemed fine fine, with both the competitors looking at a fine future in the WWE together. However, things took a turn for the worse as Morgan accused Amore of cheating in a Twitter post in 2017. The name of the person with whom he cheated on her was never revealed. Morgan immediately broke all the ties with him. The two set out on separate trajectories in their career, as Morgan's aforementioned rise proves. On the other hand, Amore was fired from WWE in 2018 for sexual assault allegations. Jerry Lawler and the Cat. Jerry Lawler is a living legend of WWE. He first entertained fans with his wrestling prowess and then enchanted them with his voice as a commentator. The King first met Stacey Carter, aka the Cat, in 1989. She debuted much later in the WWE 1999 and had various storylines with China and Right to Censor, to name a few. Lawler and the Cat finally married in 2000. In a shocking turn of events, Carter was released from WWE in 2001. In a strong show of support, Lawler also left the company. Their holy union did not last long, as they separated in 2001, and their divorce procedure was completed in 2003. Lawler shockingly mentioned in his autobiography that the Cat was unfaithful to him during their marriage. Her loss was WWE's gain, as the King returned to the promotion after his separation and stayed on commentary duties for years. Vince McMahon and Linda McMahon. Vince McMahon is the most controversial name in WWE, period. The modern version of the company is his brainchild. It cannot be denied that the former WWE chairman has made innumerable contributions to the wrestling community. However, he has always had the propensity to be in the news for all the wrong reasons. McMahon and Linda McMahon have been married for more than 50 years now, but this longevity does not mean that he has been faithful to his wife all those years. McMahon has himself admitted to cheating on his wife in various interviews in the past with many other women. The couple have been living separately for years. He found himself in the midst of a shocking hush money scandal that led to him leaving WWE temporarily before returning in 2023. McMahon's return was short-lived, as a sexual misconduct and sex trafficking allegation finally forced him out of the company. If proven guilty, the WWE founder could have done a lot worse than just cheating on his wife. Marvelous verdict. These cheating instances do not diminish the gigantic heights that the above wrestling personalities have achieved in their careers. However, they do leave a blemish on their otherwise illustrious CVs. While a lot of what we discussed is the wrestler's personal life and decisions, being a celebrity condemns them to such an intense level of scrutiny. A die-hard wrestling fan wants to follow his favorite wrestler's professional and personal life as well, and these incidents of infidelity do not bode well to their overall judgment of the industry. And that's all for today's video. If you liked our content, don't forget to like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks everyone.